Well, if you're particular to the goats, then I know you're definitely your spirit animal, Victoria.
What's that?
Goats.
Perhaps. Perhaps,
I've been drawn to
perhaps.
them my whole life. That and the ruse. It's actually ironic. My last name is Marsu, which is very close to marsupial, which is actually what Nimblebit is. I find it ironic.
Mm-hmm.
A named and
That is
furry.
ironic.
Fern. Fitting name
Perfect.
for a handsome goat.
I think so.
His horns are green.
Oh,
I can't get over that. It's so cute. It's my favorite color.
I think the horns of the other one that we got at the market were blue, I think, right?
Yes,
Blue and
they
yellow,
were. They
so
were
I'm
blue.
not quite sure where the green comes in.
Blue and yellow make green.
You know what? Now I know things. I'm half educated on the color spectrum.
Have you spoken to the war chief?
Last I spoke of her, she ate the goat, so since then, no. I had to step away. I wasn't quite distraught over it, but I wasn't expecting it.
Yes, she.
You always need to expect the least expected with her.
Yes, this
I
is
would have
true.
expected her at least to inspect my work before eating it, but she does. If barring no indigestion, I guess.
Oh, I think eating it was inspecting your work for her. It's sometimes hard to say.
Dear. That's not what I expected when she said she would be testing and inspecting my work with the goats.
Well, after you had to go to sleep suddenly, I spoke with the war chief, and we agreed that perhaps you should move out of your cell and properly move into the village.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well, it's going to be quite hard for you to learn our customs and properly get integrated if you're constantly separate.
But one of the others, I've not been oblivious to the incredible cold shoulder I've received from many.
Well,
I've heard the mutterings.
Well, that is something they will have to deal with.
I am not complaining of where I am situated, if that is what you think the problem is.
I don't think there's any problem, except that, like I said, if you wish to integrate at some point, you will have to integrate. You can't exactly do that from afar.
I guess not.
A piece of advice that might help. We cannot always control what others do or say. We can only control how we react to them.
I thought I was prepared and I knew how I would react to the opposition I have been met with, but I will not lie, it has been hard lately to keep my chin up. There are ones like you and Fealty and War Chief who have, while been lukewarm, have been more welcoming to than others, and
let me give you a little piece of advice, Victoria. I am an outsider as well. However, this is the only life I knew. Like the chieftain said, in order to learn our customs, you need to integrate yourself into society with us. That is the only way. Just because others don't like you, don't like how you smell or how you talk, does not mean that you will not be welcomed by others. The others will warm up to you eventually. You just have to give them time. They're set in their ways.
Well, then, if you deem me worthy of moving a little bit closer, I will not oppose it.
Yes, I'll leave your proper initiation into our tribe to the war chief, but we can at least give you the keys to a hut and help you get a room set up so that you're more comfortable close by.
I'd be
Means
honored.
tear down that monstrosity of a house, too. It's eyes.
That is not mine. That is the child's. You told me to erect one, or someone who has never built before, and I did, of sorts.
I don't think
I
it's
see.
so
I take it
bad.
you've seen it then. The child had no complaints.
How are they doing? Have they been awake today?
I do not know. One of our horses is missing. I think she may have gone out and had an incident, so I had a mission to get her another glowing horse. But I have not seen nor hide nor tail of her today.
Hmm. Well, I think my terrorbird breeding is shot for today because a sneaky mutation snuck its way into my line without me noticing. Now all of my males are infected.
Oh, actually, I think it's a male terror bird that the child and I caught because we heard that you guys were looking for terror birds. So if you want to look at it.
Sure? I think this means that I lost my good
Bye-bye.
stamina. That is unfortunate. Unless one of you managed to get it before the mutation, which I doubt. Oh, please tell me one of you has the good peck. Okay. Okay. Fine. Health, weight, and bite are okay. It's just the stamina I've lost. Hmm. Oh, I don't know how this happened. Oh, damn.
How are your tree cats coming along?
They're struggling. Getting a little frustrated. But I'll get there. I will prevail. These guys will not beat me. These
They are sacred to the people, I don't know.
they are, but they're also my spirit animal. Hence why I'm breeding them.
Someday,
This one I got. Someday what?
someday I hope to earn the right to work a little closer with them.
Maybe. We'll see. I hold these very close to me, considering they
I know. I did not mean breeding. I just simply meant to even be astride one for about 5 minutes would be an honor. I was at Solus the other day, and they actually offered me a Thyla, and I turned them down, actually. I said if I were to learn... First off, they didn't look nearly as impressive as these, and also I knew how they were in standing with the Dendrosi, and I didn't want to tread on any toes or I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say.
I do. When you get fully integrated, I'll have you catch one. But you will have to learn how to handle them. They are not for the light at heart.
No. Nimblebit and I have only managed to start working well together. I can't imagine.
These take a lot of hours. They're very temperamental, as they are cats.
Oh, I have seen Namake. I'm well aware of the temperament that they can have.
But if you do see one that is a high of age, then you will be very grateful.
Of course. I got pounced on one, but it was very pretty. About 15 years old. Yeah. Nimblebit made quick work of him.
That would be actually a good test for you, in order to be able to ride one. Taming a tree cat of a high age. Test your skill in prowess. You actually impress a couple people.
My eyes are trees then. It is the tree sailor, correct?
It is the tree sailor. They like to hang on to the tree. You always have to look up at your cats.
It's actually amusing how often people don't look up. I was at that cave earlier, standing with Nimblebit on a perch, and I counted nearly 20 heads of people that went past me without even realizing I was there.
Nobody looks up. Why do you think I like to hide in the trees with the cat? That I will teach you. However, like I said, your first test will be taming.
Alright.
Well, now I'm sad.
Why? Oh, because of the mutations?
Oh, my terror birds. This has been happening more frequently with me. I'll just not be paying attention to mutations, and one will sneak in without my noticing.
It happened to me yesterday. I understand. But I got this one today. It's a red and white one.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I still can't get over these ones, though. Red, white, and blue.
Oh, I do like the blue.
It was twins, too, that came out. I was like, oh, God.
If I could make a request. I want the blue.
Yeah. Of course. Anything for you.
Victoria. Oh. There should be a sink over here.
There's a sink. There's a sink. There's a sink in every barn.
Alright.
Shall we go find
Yes,
you a home?
Yes, sure. I get to use the door for once.
Boo.
Oh, that was terrifying. I looked up and there was Cat.